What's going on with the lights? I guess it's the solar surge. You injected the electricity switch. Yeah. How about no? What the fuck was that? Why did that get me? Why did that get me? And that sort of stuff. And then I will be 2 to 3 weeks on holiday. I will be 2 weeks on holiday, so there might not be 3. Why am I all of a sudden in this phase?
Oh, thank God it's done.
That's it. Let's hope it was enough for them to find us. No, how many matches did you have left? You must have found a lot near that firework. I did. Welcome to a new 3 Scary Games. I'm gonna say I'm recording this a little bit later than I usually do. So I might be talking a bit softer and that sort of stuff. Also, if I by chance maybe talk less, that is because it's been a long day and that sort of stuff. So I'm like a little bit less tired. And as I said, I'm recording this later than I planned to. But I still want to. I still have to push out a video, or at least record them so that maybe can edit the next morning. But I'm a bit tired, okay, and a long day and such stuff. So if I am like less talkative, then that's the reason. But welcome to our first game of the day. Sonambula. I have no idea how to pronounce this correctly. I did Google Translate, but as you can see, it's a short psychological horror game. And you know how much I love 3D, the 3D horror experience where you walk around from a per point camera view. Yeah, you know how much I love that note. But I mean, I am like, I don't like them and that sort of stuff, but I am willing to give every game a chance.
It's getting really late. I just want to get this done and go home. I'm staying way too late for this job.
Oh, this is like...
Might as well see if this piece of junk has a signal.
This... Can I... Oh, you turn with the map... Oh. Oh, this is confusing. Like, this is... This is confusing. You turn around with the mouse. And you move thing. Also, by the way, since I'm recording this later than normal and there is no, and I had a long day, there is no belly cam. There will be one next week, and after that I'm on holiday for 2 weeks, so there won't be 2 episodes. So far, I think, yeah, that's the better thing. So there won't be a few episodes of 3 Scary Games, but I might, I don't know if I will like reconsider anything else for it, but there might just not be a few episodes of 3 Scary Games. So I will do next one with the big belly cam. Then I will be 2 weeks on holidays, so there will be roughly 2 to 3 weeks of not.
I spend all day dusting other people's things at the antique shop. Then I spend the evening washing my own sweat away. An endless cycle of servicing. Dad used to say, cleanliness is a sign of order. Ironic. Because what do you do when said order is just a pretty packaging for chaos? Here we are. The laundromat. Packaging. Smells like fresh chemicals. The walls have mold. Fake. Boundaries. Blurring. Where does me end and they begin? Maybe we're all just drums. Tumbling with the same old sins of others until our faces wither away. Rusty water. It's like the house is bleeding out. Not blood, but memory. Memories of everyone who ever washed their laundry here. Their shameful stains. And now it's leaking back.
Just do a laundry. You don't have to be so philosophical about all of this.
What the hell was that?
You don't have to be philosophical about doing laundry.
Water? Probably just leaked from one of the machines. Hold on, why is this one on? Is someone else here? Okay, this is really...
I was talking to you, so there won't be a better camera for this one. I'll try to do one more next week, and then I will be on holiday for 2 to 3 weeks.
Gosh, it's not done yet. It's on my clothes.
And that sort of stuff, and then I will be 2 to 3 weeks on holiday. I will be 2 weeks on holiday, so there might not be 3. Why am I all of a sudden in this phase?
Oh, thank God, it's done.
You never know what is real. Well, that was a real short horror game. Okay. But there won't be a better cap for this one, and I didn't know. I assume short was like 10 to 50 minutes, you know, not 5. 5 is usually extremely short. So... Huh. So as I said, so after those 2-3 weeks of holiday, I might reevaluate belly camp since, you know, I am like 12 weeks pregnant at this moment. By that time, I will be like 16, 17 weeks pregnant. So I might have a small, good, sizable belly bump to use that for recording. But also for today, I thought to use my main outfit with the bigger bump because I don't use the belly camp, so you can stare at this snack-filled belly. Hehe. So yeah. But this was the first game, I guess. I think like it's for its size. I think it's fine. Like the controls, aren't that bad. You can technically just turn around with your mouse. Here, I'll show you. Like you can technically turn around with your mouse. See, you can technically hold forward and just turn with your mouse, so it's not that bad. You know? So it's not too bad, as you can see.
Might as well see if this piece of junk has a signal.
It's not too bad. I thought it was like just like walking around and that the camera changed and that you suddenly went like this, you know? But... like, I think, like, for its size, it's not that bad also, because, like, I think generally some people will get, like, spooked from this. I mean, like, let's be honest, if you're alone in, like, a laundry room like this, and you suddenly hear a machine go on, you suddenly hear something drop, you also go, like, what's that? It's human instinct. So, yeah, I think it's fine, but what I would use to, like, turn better, I don't know. Like, I generally don't know. And I think this is fine either. If you want to play it for yourself, link is at the top of the video description down below. But with that, let's head out to game number 2. Yeah, welcome to our second game of today, Burning Snow. A short game. You know, I don't know which three scary games that was, but I remember the 3 scary games that people said to, like, I played a game that, like, had it in this thing, short game, and that was like 40 to 45 minutes. Yeah, that's not a short game. And 5 minutes is a short game, but, yeah. This game is a game about a fire and a white forest. A short game, and this is the guy's first 3D game, so let's see. And I hope this is also 5 minutes, because I originally thought, you know, it was like 10 to 50 minutes per game that are short. But I saw this game and it really reminded me of like Animal Crossing for some reason, because of the characters how they made. Okay, wait, my sensitivity is... We're going to launch a firework. That's the only way anyone will find us here. Before we run out of matches and freeze to death. Go forward. I'll be awaiting you there. Also, why is it like, I don't know, like, why is it with developers it'll be like, boink, 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 because you don't move like that, I think. Right? Take the matches. Firework must be down the trail. I smell pyrotechnics. Well, also, I haven't really like seen the result of like what I said about last week. So I will be keeping an eye on that to come back on that next 3 scary games. But yeah, I have like accepted my foresight. Or my 4 eating side and that sort of stuff. I mean, like I said, it is part of my lore. It's part of who I am. And I'm not going to make it the main thing. My main thing stays, you know, pregnancy. As you know, because I'm 12 weeks pregnant. 3 months. But still, like, it feels like a good side. Oh, I can freeze to death. You're freezing. Set these branches on fire. Burn these piles of branches to stay warm. The firework must be in this area. As soon as you find it, return to our campfire spot. I'll prepare it for the launch. Okay. I can't run. So, yeah, I'm not gonna like go every episode eat a clone of myself, you know. But I will do it from time to time. And from time to time I will make comments about my snack-filled belly and that sort of stuff. So I will do that, even if I'm pregnant. But as I stated, I want to keep my main thing pregnancy on the channel. And alongside that 4 will also be a thing. And it's mostly me eating on my own clones, I guess. See how many matchsticks you got? I could like light up a few of the piles on the way back. Is that... Oh, there's the firework. So because yeah, like I said, I normally record these after the previous one, you know, goes live. So when this one goes live, I am not recording, you know, the next episode yet. That will be a couple of in a couple of hours after this one normally goes live. So between an hour and 2, and that sort of stuff. So you know, you might catch me in recording once, because I do have chat open. I don't know. Is there like chat on the screen? No, there's no chat on the screen. Haha. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. This is gonna be a fun idea. Hold on. I'm gonna do it like this. If you ever catch me recording by chatting in my Twitch chat, I will respond to you, okay? So, where is like, do I have to like add a browser source? At existing chat. If I will ever see you chatting, as you can see here now, does this one? So if I like now, as you can see, if I see you chatting there, I will try to respond to you in the video, okay? I mean, it makes it more fun because now I can give people a reason to keep going to my Twitch channel and chat, because maybe they disappear in it. Maybe they appear like in a video what I wanted. Did I take the firework? I think I did. Now I understand why you maybe get so many matchsticks. Can I make it to the next one? Don't die, don't die, don't die. Now I get why you get so many matchsticks. But yeah, war will be a thing that I will do from time to time, and primarily, as I said in the comments, and making maybe gurgling belly sounds, and maybe from time to time I will like eat a clone of myself. But my pregnancy will be still the main thing. I will be still the pregnant VTuber and that sort of stuff. But I will be the pregnant VTuber or the trans girl goddess with hunger. Basically, you know, I will be your pregnant VTuber trans girl with a hunger, who loves to eat their visitors, arcade visitors. Of course, with free consent, eh? What's in here? What's in there? Let's see what's in here. Is it really nothing, or? Wow. So yeah, because like I said, like I don't know how well the video will be received. I don't think it will be that well because, first of all, I'm a pregnant VTuber trans girl. Are more matches here? No. Like I'm a pregnant VTuber trans girl, that's not already appealing, because I do think people look for some realism in creators and that sort of stuff. And even if I have my lore settled, you know. Even if I have my lore settled as, you know, the VTuber or the goddess of reproduction, the goddess of fertility. And that sort of stuff. I still get people for questions like, hey, are you really pregnant? And be like, yes. You know? And then I try to explain and be like, huh? So, I think, like, people look for realism in creators, but hey, it's VTubing. So, the firework. Set it on the lunch post. Perfect. Launch it now. Oh, I don't need the matches for that. That's it. Let's hope it was enough for them to find us. No, how many matches did you have left? You must have found a lot near that firework. I did. Damn. I guess you overdid it with the fire. But on the other hand, no, they certainly find us. Are there different endings for this game? Are there different endings for this game? Are there different endings for this game? Like that little indication. Like I don't think it is because it's his first game and first 3D game and that sort of stuff. So, but hey, maybe you can do. Maybe you can beat me with how many matches there are left and that sort of stuff. I really do like this. It's not like horror, but like I don't think it's like your traditional horror of like a monster entity. This is not my fault, by the way. This is not my fault. But I do like it. It's not your traditional horror game of like, you know, oh, a monster hunts us, oh, a wild beast hunts us, you know, sad thing hunts you, jump scares you, and that sort of stuff. No, this is more about the natural environment of like, if you go, for example, to Alaska, you know, and you're not well handled to the climate, that you could die and that sort of stuff. And it's the horror of like, in this case, I don't know, go to like Siberia, you know, to the Siberian mountains or like Mount Everest to the top. You won't survive there for a few minutes without proper equipment and that sort of stuff. And I think that's the horror behind this, and also what I like and that sort of stuff. And I love the ending. It's like, you know, use these wood piles to stay warm and that sort of stuff. Okay, you know, you will get that. But and then at the end, by the way, how many matches you have left? One. Ah. But if you want to play it for yourself, I might find an alternate ending to this. Maybe not, maybe it does. Then let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there, subscribe and the notification bell. And let's head out to game number 3. You know the funny thing that I now think about is, I don't really have green fingers. You know how teal became my favorite color and the main color on my channel, alongside my sky blue hair? Well, the plant shop is a horror game about a plant. There's a demo, so it will be a day 1 only game, as it says on its itch.io page. But I just now realized, I don't really have green fingers. Because I had a cactus. I had a cactus that I had that I left to die. And I don't partially blame this on me, but like on my mother mostly. But I didn't really have like, I don't have any house plants or that sort of stuff. I do have some fake ones, so that I don't have to water them. But I had a cactus. Like when I first moved on my own, like on student rooms, my mother gave me a cactus as like a housewarming gift. And she told me, Elise, give that cactus 2 times a year water, huh? You'd be like, okay, you know, I like not taking anything of it because I wasn't really normally a garden person and I don't really have green fingers, as I told you. And so I gave it once water and then like waited a couple of months and I noticed that my cactus turned more yellow. So I asked my mother again, like, hey, you really sure it's like only 2 times a year water? And it was like, Elise, did you really give it 2 times a year water? I was like, yes, look. I sent her a picture. She was like, Elise, that thing is dead. I was like, okay. Apparently it was not 2 times a year water. So I always tell people, hey, I don't have green fingers. I have I got a cactus left to die. So yeah, but this will also probably be a shorter one. Because it's only day 1, but like I said, it should be roughly 10 to 50 minutes. Today, the days we've been waiting for so long. All the years saving up and the months of preparing everything. And finally opening my own plant shop. Uh-huh. So I don't know how much there will be shown, but... Nerf from the first day. Prepare for customers. Flower is face of water, it's flower. Hello? Hi there, this is Rosa, the building landlord. I heard you start your business today. I just wanted to wish you good luck on your first day. Also, I forgot to mention something the day you rented the place. The room at the back of the building is blocked. The last renter changed the lock and is not answering my calls. Call me if you need anything, bye. The room on the back. Huh. Hi, our things. That is the new plant store. I'm looking for some flowers to put in my office. I want a vase with 2 blue flowers, please. I'm a serving board and ring bell. Thanks, that's just what I was looking for. I'm sure I'll come back another day. See you next time. Listen carefully to what clients say and don't mess up their orders. But the room in the back. Oh wait, I can't go to the back. Sad. Can I like change the cameras? Oh, I can. Oh, this is the room in the back? Huh. Oh, so you're the new girl. At your age I was already picking potatoes in my father's field. Now I have my own field. And then I get myself to gardening. Give me a vase with a blue and a white one. This is easy work. My wife loves these flowers. You seem like a nice girl. Take this. These are freshly grown seeds from my field. Don't tell anyone, but we have a secret to make them grow very fast. Haha. Is that your... Do I want to know? Now I can craft plants here. I also wrote a new recipe here. Plant pot plus soil plus seed plus water. So a plant pot? Now this is Rosa again, and just remember that I installed the new Wi-Fi in the building. She put to use the computer to buy stuff online. That is all. Bye. Plant pot plus soil plus seed plus water. Huh. Plant store, pff, what a load of rubbish. Okay, you can leave. I'm a company director. In my free time I invest in the stock market. I don't waste my time doing craft plants. Come on, I feel sorry for you. Give me one of the Scarlaya plants, but not those cheesy flowers, okay? These things. Okay. What's a Kalaya plant? What's a Kalaya plant? Huh? I don't buy this. How do I, What's a Kalaya plant? Here. Color tea plant? What the fuck is a color tea plant? Watch the same plant coming out and now it's okay. Wait, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. What's going on with the lights? I guess it's the solar surge. You injected the electricity switch. Yeah. How about no? What the fuck was that? Why did that get me? Why did that get me? Are you Bigfoot or something? Oh, you're queso. Look alike. Yo, chat, can I have a triple cheeseburger with extra large? Is this supposed to be queso? Chat, who are you talking to? Shit, they don't have food, we are cooked, chat. Give me 5 pots with soil, then it's for my plants. Okay, queso coming right up. Yeah, that's legit, man. We got the chat. Let's go. I have a cavity for being so quick. You okay, queso? That was something. Hi beautiful, I've seen you around here. They say the street is dangerous at night. If you were with me, you wouldn't have to worry. Give me a vase with a deep red flower like my love for you. You can leave. People like you is already where society is doomed to fail. You become obsessed with me, you know, you're gonna hunt me down. And you're gonna stalk me, and then I already know how it goes. I'm gonna give you a number and I'll take you out for breakfast tomorrow. Okay, give fake number. See you tomorrow, princess. Have fun with that fake number. See, this is the reason why people in society are doomed. Because he's not gonna stalk me because I don't want to go out with him. And he's gonna go like, if nobody can have her, or if I can't have her, nobody can. Katie, are you from around here? Yes, I moved here a year ago. I left all my life in this town. Do you know about the curse? You mean that black plant monster that runs around my thing? The people say there was a monster that killed half of the people in the town 30 years ago. Some say it will return. I'll take an order, sir. With 3 white flowers, right? Oh no, not that monster that I've already seen pass by run here and scared me. Thanks, bud. Can you use the bathroom? I'm sure Sonja right. Okay, thank you by the way about the monster. Well, I'll tell you next time. Bye. Have a great for being so quick. Yippee. Two sincere flowers and 2 faces with 1 white flower. Now, okay, calm down. Calm down. Yoink, yoink. I am good at my work. You know, I'm good at my work. See, I still have green fingers, I guess. I forgot the food for being so quick. Should I check what the guy's doing at like the bathroom? Deze shop ik alle today. Is he really just dancing there? Let me guess. Let me guess, one of the dirt thing is in the toilet. Oh, it is not. Don't I, you know. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, I'm gonna close the shop. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of my shop. Did he close it? Okay. Hi. Fuck. Scared the shit out of me. Hick, sorry. Today, Hick, is my son's birthday, Hick. Can I go in, Hick? No, we are closed. Please, Hick, I just a gift for my son. Okay, but I could want to see you. You drunkard. You can go to the bathroom. Maybe you can... Zo'n zal have to take care of plants. Why every year I bought him a plant for his birthday, even what I have to Hick. Please give me a Kaling plant. It's his favorite plant. Coming right up. Coming right up. Thanks, Hick. You remind me of my son. Well, I'm pretty sure I don't qualify for a boy anymore, but okay. Nah, it's nothing. Okay, I think I drank too much. Excuse me. Here, have a cat for being so quick. The guy's still in the bedroom. I can't leave yet. But now I can. Okay, we'll just leave him in. We just leave him at a day one. And that's one way to order a glass of water. Oh. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I know it's a demo, and I know there is a lot more approved, but it has its common, like, horror aspects of, like, you know, hey, go into the closet, so pull behind. And you know what I love? I'm not lying, you know what I love? That you go, like, you know, the guy asks to go to the toilet, and you'd be like, okay, you know, you're a decent human being, and that sort of stuff. So you go to the toilet, so let him go to the toilet, and then 2 or 3 customers later, you know, you'll be like, wait a minute, there's a guy on the toilet, and you go to check out, you know, the security cams. And you see him there just be like, you know, dancing, be like, cool, 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 cool. And I also love the queso one. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be referencing queso. Of like, you know, that like he comes around and be like, douche, douche, no douche, and you just sit there like, huh? So I love this game. I love it. I wonder how. More plans and new crafting stages, more unique clients and special guests, more upgrades in the computer, 2 game mode, story mode follows Sylvia's journey, endless mode, manage your own plant shop. Huh. I wonder like how this will be a full game. I'm like interested in that. We'll have to see. This was a new three scary games, a bit shorter than the previous few ones, and that is primarily with the thing usually I record for 1.5 hours at max, or I try to do 30 minutes a game. And you could say they can be on its own videos release, and that's right. But I've always looked more towards shorter horror games, but I think there's a general trend of like at least 20 to 30 minutes per game. And I can edit more, of course, and that sort of stuff, but so be it. Well, this was a new 3 scary games. If you like what you see, make sure that you know I'm going to release your. So I can speak. Hold on. So, I'm going to release your pregnant Vtuber trans goal on the internet, your goddess of reproduction, your goddess of fertility. I primarily focus on horror and Project Diva on my channel, so if you like that, make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell. But as stated, I primarily focus on horror, with Friday usually being on Horror Friday, with in the morning being a different horror game, and in the evening the 3 scary games. With in the morning this time being Escape the Backrooms, but by the time you're watching this it might be a different one. Do know Poppy Playtime was also coming after Undertale to Pacifist on Wednesday. Due to scheduling issues with Escape the Backrooms and its length, I have decided to move it to Wednesday, and that sort of stuff. So they'll be knowing they'll be coming after Undertale to Pacifist. They should be, I think, end of April, half through April, maybe. And that sort of stuff. But yeah, do know that it will be coming. As stated, if you want to play any of the games that I've played today, they will be linked at the top of the video description down below. At the bottom will be my... So... My throat is like dying. At the bottom of the video description will be my link tree. In that link tree you can find my Twitch channel and my VOD channel in case you want to see how stream goes from time to time. My Discord community, which is the best way to stay in contact with me, best way to get updates. And as I stated, it's a small gaming community aimed at like being this more a gaming community where people find an interest over horror games, Project Diva, or any other games. With, you know, a social aspect of a VTuber server, because it's still my social server and that sort of stuff, you know. So that's your best place to stay up to date, that's your best chance to get talking with me. Well, of course, worshipping the belly that I carry all the way down the thing and that sort of stuff. But also do know, if you don't use Discord, which I highly understand at this point, there is also an Instagram, Twitter, and Blue Sky in case you want to stay up to date and that sort of stuff. I also try to respond to every comment when I can, in case for YouTube sites and that sort of stuff. But do know I have a life, and do know I don't have always 24/7 the time to quickly respond. I think I will try to respond to every comment unless it's a mean one, but you get that. Further down is my Ko-fi and Patreon. In case you want to support me a little bit more besides subscribing and ringing the notification bell, there is a Ko-fi and a Patreon that gave for like $1 a month. You can support me a little bit more. For $5 a month you get like a little bag of goodies and that sort of stuff. So if you're interested in that, make sure to check it out. And with that, I'm gonna say, if as I stated, I'm a horror, Project Diva, Preggo, VTuber, trans girl with a hunger, of course, with a desiring hunger of people in my belly. But if you want to play any of the games, they will be linked at the top. This was the new 3 scary games. I will leave a few horror playlists from me to you in the icon at the top right. And with that, I'm gonna say, have a wonderful time, have a wonderful week. I might say I'll see you in the next video. Or, if you want, I can eat you and you will always be together with me in my belly. Think about that. Snack. Until next time. Bye. Bye.